Hello and welcome to another PC case review. Today we have the Sharkoon Wave RGB, an ATX PC case that offers a variety of features for PC builders looking for a combination of style, functionality, and performance at a relatively competitive price. In this review, we'll take a closer look at the various features of this case, test its airflow and temperature management capabilities, and discuss what I don't like about this case and why you may want to think twice before you buy it. So, stay tuned. The Sharkoon RGB Wave has a steel frame and a tempered glass side panel. In my opinion, the overall design of the case is sleek and modern, with some fake carbon fiber touches. The front panel has this carbon fiber look with a wave grille design, from which I suppose it also took its name. Under the grille, we also have a dust filter that you can remove and clean by taking the front panel off. From the looks of it, the only thing limiting the airflow is the dust filter and how the 3 pre-installed ARGB fans are performing. The case comes with 3 removable dust filters at the front, top, and bottom, which help prevent dust buildup and should keep your components clean. Taking the back panel off, we see it has a sort of cable route that should allow relatively easy routing of cables, but we also have the RGB controller there, so it will be a bit tricky to route. There are also several cable tie-down points, which may help in managing the cables. In addition to the pre-installed ARGB fans, the Sharkoon Wave RGB also supports up to 5 2.5-inch storage drives. At the top of the case, we've got a mesh magnetic dust filter, as well as our connectivity panel, which includes 2 USB 3.0 ports, audio jacks, power and reset buttons, as well as a USB Type-C 3.2 Gen 2 with the modern motherboard connector. Now, moving inside the case, we see that it can support up to an ATX motherboard with 7 expansion slots. It has a clearance of 310mm for the GPU, so installing a triple-fan GPU, for example, may be a problem, and a clearance of 157mm for a CPU air cooler, which should be enough for most air coolers. The case comes with 4 pre-installed 120mm PWM ARGB fans, which should provide enough airflow for most builds. The ARGB lighting can be controlled using a compatible motherboard or the already installed controller, which can be operated through the reset button of the case. There's enough space for up to 6 fans in total, but you will need a different RGB controller or daisy chain the fans because it has only 4 connectors in total. The front panel of the case is easily removable, which makes cleaning and maintenance easier. In terms of water cooling, this case can support up to a 240mm radiator at the top, although it may be a bit tricky to install and run the cables. A big downside is that a 360mm radiator won't fit at the front. The power supply housing cut is too narrow to fit the radiator with the fans combined. If you decide to install a 240mm radiator on the front, you are limiting also the GPU length further, so I don't think this can work either unless you decide to go with a shorter GPU version. In my opinion, the best way to go is either a 240mm radiator on the top, like I am doing here, or choosing air cooling and installing 2 140mm fans additionally on the top. Using this configuration, the Sharkoon Wave RGB case has very good airflow, and its pre-installed fans are doing their job. During our testing, we found that the case was able to maintain temperatures under maximum load, and at about 50% fan speed, it had only a 3-degree difference. Switching to air cooling, though, we found out that it struggled to maintain the temperatures with only 1 exhaust fan. Especially at 50% speed, it got even hotter, so you may need to install additional fans on the top, particularly if your PC components are on the higher end. Overall, the Sharkoon Wave RGB is an average PC case that costs about $80, which is okay in my opinion, because it comes with 4 pre-installed fans, a tempered glass side panel, and a USB Type-C on the front. Something you don't see much at this price range. You should be careful with compatibility and performance though, especially when choosing the GPU and CPU cooling solution. Other than that, the design is both functional and visually appealing in my opinion, making it a good choice for a mid-range PC build. And it is definitely worth considering for your next build. I will leave an affiliate link in the description below if you want to check current pricing or maybe buy it for your next PC build. As always, feel free to ask or tell me what you think in the comments below. Leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and see you all in the next one.